Green is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And for Houston, over on the wings, it's Harden paired with Melo. Robert Covington out there with Grant. And it's Rose in at the point. It's Harden with the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. Opening day, Steve, for some teams, it's a fresh start, and for others, it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think that those teams that came very close to maybe winning the championship will be in there. Those are the guys that are hungry. Those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
Outside Curry. To the paint, Green. No good that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Curry passes to Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
Barnes can't get it to go.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here's Isaac. He kicks to Green. Thompson outside. Pass to Isaac. Curry against Covington. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barnes. And no good. The try spell continuing for him.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Warriors have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. No start for them. Thompson finds Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You take away the 3, you take away the drive. Steph burns you from mid-range.
Anthony taking his time here. Here's Harden. And the shot goes down. Harden's got his second basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Barnes against Anthony. Barnes passes to Green. Some solid defense from Grant.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Harden, that's good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Rockets leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Covington scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Green inside the 3-point line. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anthony on the wing. Harden outside. It's rebounded by Curry.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Barnes. Green kicks to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Harden the pass to Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Timeout called the Warriors.
the Golden State Warriors so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. Second in free throw percentage, fourth in three-point field goal percentage, and as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field. In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
And the rejection by Curry. Here's Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now here's Curry. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 6 points. Here's Houston now. They're on a 19-6 run. Rose kicks to Grant. Outside, Covington. Anthony, the pass to Grant. That one misses. The Warriors go the other way. Inside, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Defensively, all eyes on Clay. Great scorer, but also able to beat you with the pass.
Anthony's shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Curry against Harden. But they get it back. Isaac kicks to Curry. Floats one up, and Covington sends it back. To the inside. Rose. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 9 points for Derrick Rose.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Curry, good.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. 11-point game. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Isaac with the ball, guarded by Harden. And a deep 3 from Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got 11 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Harden outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the night. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Grant. Risa comes in for Robert Covington. And it's James Ennison for Anthony. Defensively, Smitty, why do we see more full-court press in college than we do in the NBA?
You know, the guards are better at the NBA level, and I think also your 5-man, who usually a guy who can't bring it up, they're pretty good at the NBA level. Just overall, Kevin, the skill level at the NBA level is better at college, so you can't really trap guys and pick on one guy who's not equipped.
Here's Harden, and he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Curry outside. Rockets with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Second shot opportunity. Count the basket. And the Rockets lead by 15.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Again, Curry missing. Curry's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Harden can't hit. The Warriors shooting just 35% to start the game. Passes it to Curry. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 16 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Morris is checked in for the Rockets. And so here is Houston, leading by 12. Harden outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And both free throws good for James Harden. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Chris kicks to Portis. The pass to Curry. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good. Curry's got 20 points.
I'll tell you, Steph is giving the fans their money's worth.
Now here's Harden. T right on him. This is Duenas. Morris against Curry. It's blocked, and they get it back. Tucker can't get it to go.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Thompson dishes to Curry. From deep three-point range, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. Morris outside, kicks it to Tucker. A beautiful reverse layup. Tucker's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Down low, here's Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's Ennis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 14 feet away, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Warriors trail by 9. They double-team Curry. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
Practice makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 27 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Duenas takes the 3. He's off on that one. The Warriors go the other way. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Thompson, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Harden. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The long distance three is buried. And now just a 3-point Houston lead.
That basket doesn't happen without the hustle from Thompson there in transition. He is a beast at finishing fast break chances.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Houston on top. They're up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green, speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
We've got Harden, Trevor Ariza out there with Ennis. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Tucker in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. And Smitty, for teams that tend to go deep into the playoffs year after year, season after season, it takes, I'm assuming, a mental toll as well as a physical toll.
It does, and that mental toll is just as hard as that physical toll on your body and your mind. And I think for teams that have great leadership and development of those young guys that can play some of those minutes, they usually bowl well.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. Chris passed to Thibault. Portis kicks to Thompson. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Harden dishes to Ennis. Houston moving the ball around. They get the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Harden against Waiters. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Morris. He kicks to Ennis. Back to Morris. Harden outside. Here's the 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And defensively, you gotta respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Waiters outside. The pass to Thompson. The tray bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 11 points.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
On the wing, Morris. He's guarded by Waiters. Morris passes to Tucker. It's rebounded by Portis. Warriors trail by 3. Waiters outside. outside Portis. Back to Waiters. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Waiters got his first points in this one.
Having Waiters on the floor, he gives you versatility in the scoring department.
Here's Harden. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Waiters outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Harden draws the double. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Thibault. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. Timeout called, the Rockets. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Robert Covington comes in for Trevor Ariza. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Ennis. And it's Rose in for James Harden. And then for Golden State, Green, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. Isaac comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Barnes in for Thompson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And the free throw, no good. Smitty, we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience, especially in a basketball setting.
Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Barnes making up his mind early. He was going straight to the rack there. Gotta love how aggressive he is.
Pass to Anthony. Second chance shot. Not gonna go that time. Great D that time from Green. Inside. He can't hit that time. And it's Houston the other way. Morris outside. To the middle, and the dunk by Grant.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Barnes dishes to Green, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Passes it to Thibault. Back to Waiters. Lays it up off the glass. Waiters got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Right side, Covington. Back to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Derrick Rose has a skill of getting fouled, drawing the defense, and loving the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And he makes the first.
Explosiveness by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys do not want to guard him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And both free throws good for Rose.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bounce pass from Waiters. Barnes kicks to Waiters. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Second, Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And he can't get the first one.
Dion Waiters should be a great free throw shooter. He has high arc, good touch, maybe just lack of focus at times.
Good on the second free throw. Now Rose, 11 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Anthony. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Top of the key. That shot off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
The drive by Green. It's rebounded by Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Anthony, and it's blocked. They recover it.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Raiders on the wing, covered by Anthony. Green against Morris. Green, no luck.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Rose kicks to Morris. He feeds it to Carmelo. Over Waiters. Draymond Green pulls it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Golden State moving it around. Waiters outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
And it's the Rockets on the break. Pull-up jumper. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 2. Isaac tries again, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Robert Covington picks one up.
And really, credit Green for getting the favorable position down inside, forcing the D's hand there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Green. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measurement.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
And both free throws good for Green.
The 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond's biggest advancements have really come on the offensive end.
Curry against Rose. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Isaac. Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. And here is Curry. 27 points for him. Waiters with the ball. And here's Barnes for 3. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
Anthony can't hit.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Isaac kicks to Curry. Now the pass to Barnes. Waiters outside. That 3 off the mark. It gets trailed by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Curry against Rose. Curry passes to Green. High arcing shot. Some solid defense from Grant.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Morris against Waiters. The drive by Barnes.
Got to give credit to Barnes there. Masterful job collecting speed on the drive and punching it through the basket.
Pass to Anthony. From down in the low post, it goes. Anthony's got 8 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
They double team Curry. Waiters gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Rose up on top. Guarded by Curry. Anthony kicks to Rose. Back to Anthony. Fires the 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Curry. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Derek, how do you facilitate this offense with so many different options?
Just be more efficient. I'm taking less shots, making sure that I make my shots and take my time on the offensive end and get people involved in the game.
So far, so good, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. James Harden was the man in the first. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they had no consistency on the defensive end. Looked like they were building confidence, and then boom, turn up the volume. A series of bad plays. They're giving up way too many good looks.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Isaac, and it's Green in at the 5, home in the paint. To the inside. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Isaac.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
To the middle, here's Anthony. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. Curry against Harden. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The game has been...
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
Well, this is where Derrick Rose is at his best. So talented of being able to draw contact and finish through it.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Here's Curry. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
He is a master drawing fouls. One, you have to close out on this jump shot, and he drew the contact by jumping into you. Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talk about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
And both free throws good for Curry.
As we know, Steph's one of the game's most accurate shooters. He's part of the 50-40-90 club.
Rose fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Free throw drops for Rose. Warriors trail by 8. Curry passes to Barnes. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Everyone knows how athletic Barnes is. Demonstrated yet again with the slam.
Rose passes to Harden. Count it. Good. Harden's got 24.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Green. Now Barnes. He's got 9. And here is Isaac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double team Curry. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Anthony's shot is off.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Curry against Harden. They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got rebound number 5 for tonight. Inside, Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Right side Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
Each possession, more confidence from Derrick Rose. He wants the basketball. He's starting to knock him down.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Golden State also making some changes. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Portis in for Isaac. Ariza kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double, passes to Grant. Top of the key, Ariza. Houston moving it around. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ariza against Barnes. There's the pass to Chris. Here's Thompson. Outside Portis. Feeds it to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rose with the ball. 19 points in the game. Poked away. Here's Harden. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Thompson's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors.
Incredible hand-eye coordination of Steph Curry. Shows up in his dribbling, but also when he's out there still in the rock.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Harden against Thompson. Barnes outside. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball. That one doesn't drop. Curry with some nice D. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Thompson passes to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Ariza finds Harden. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Harden against against Thompson. From 13, the Warriors pull it in. Barnes looking around. Curry on the wing. They double team Curry. Kicks to Thompson. From downtown, Ariza with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Tucker. Grant outside. Here's Rose. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Portis kicks to Curry. Portis, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Rose passes to Harden. Here's Grant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Passes it to Thompson. Chris kicks to Curry. Here's Portis. Good D by Ariza.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ariza's got 5 points so far.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
And the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 6 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Portis, the pass to Curry. To end the run, buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 34.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Thompson against Harden. Harden draws the double. Down low. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Curry. He's got 34. There's the double team with Grant. Curry kicks to Portis. From the arc. Here's Chris. Right side, Portis. Tries yet again. Chris gets the bucket.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
On the wing, Harden. Plenty of space. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Warriors trail by 14. Timeout called the Warriors. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Robert Covington's checked in for Grant. Anthony comes in for Trevor Ariza. Ennis, he's checked in for James Harden. And Monte Morris subbed in for Rose. And he gets the bucket.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
Morris against Curry. Shoots it. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Morris has got his 2nd basket of the night. Thibault, the pass to Chris. Curry looking around. Pass to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Morris, left side. Here's Covington. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Isaac. No good that time. Excellent D there from Anthony. Morris passes to Tucker. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Isaac. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Morris kicks to Ennis. Here's Covington. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Isaac. Moves back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Isaac's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac, a young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Houston, P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Anthony, and it's Ennis in at the 2.
I'll say it again. Every team could use a guy like Draymond Green. He is your heart and soul.
Here's Anthony. Warriors with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Makes it off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Out to the right wing. Chris with it. Anthony on him. 5 to shoot. Here's Thibault. Misses the 3. Houston leading by 10. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Waiters. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Thibault. Waiters against Covington. 14 feet away. Waiters no luck.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Morris kicks it to Tucker. Covington wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 10. On the wing, Green. Back to Waiters. Second chance effort, and Green with the lay-in. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ennis passes to Carmelo. Back to Ennis. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Thibault. Here's Green, and he converts the layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
This is just what Draymond does. Rising to the occasion, showing up every night.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust
what you're doing.
Steph Curry's checked in for Dion Waiters. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Curry.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
To the inside, Anthony.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Curry against Morris. Curry can't get it to go. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Houston Rockets. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got his 7th assist in the game. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Thibault. Clock at 6. And the Warriors get it back. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Houston making some changes. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Harden comes in for James Ennis. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Monte Morris. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. So Anthony nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Curry passes to Barnes. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 40 points.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
Curry against Rose. To the paint. Here's Covington. That shot missing.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And there's the feed to Harden. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Warriors trail by 5. Stolen by Rose. Jumps up and finished off by Rose.
Derrick Rose is a problem on the break. Strong, fast, and able to finish over the top.
Curry passes to Thompson. Over Anthony, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Baseline try. Barnes grabs the miss. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 42 in the game.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
First one falls for him. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
It's important to stretch this lead out as much as possible right now, and that's exactly what he did there.
Thompson dishes to Green. They double-team Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Barnes can't get it to go. Houston leading by 4. Rose passes to Covington. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. They double-team Curry. On the wing, Green. Now Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Nobody gets out in the NBA quite like Klay Thompson, Smitty. He is something else. Wow.
Players can get hot, Kevin, but when Klay gets hot, every shot falls in. The records he set with made threes in a game, 37 points in a quarter, 60 points in 3 quarters. When he gets rolling, it's a treat to watch.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Green. Curry against Rose. They double team Curry. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Now here's Covington. He's covered by Isaac. Deep 2 from Anthony. Here's Grant. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Rockets lead by 6. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Thompson outside. Grant against Curry. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's good for 2. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Green kicks to Curry. Thompson looking for an opening. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Thompson inside the line. No good. Shot missing. And the Rockets take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Grant, right side. Drops in the tray. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
To the middle, here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Good. Rose has got 16 points here in the second half.
Very aggressive Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
Warriors trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry can't get it to go. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-6 run. Harden's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 20 points.
And of all the things Thompson provides, this is still his specialty. Over 42% for his career from 3.
Harden against Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
Covington finds Anthony. Misses off the left iron. Warriors trail by 8. Isaac passes to Curry. This one for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Harden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Unloads from 13. Warriors with the rebound.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Inside, here's Rose. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Rockets lead by 10. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 10. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Derrick Rose.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Cephalosha. He's tightly guarded. And there's the pass to Lyons. Over Edwards. No good on the fadeaway.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. Fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And here's Rose. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Carmelo, the team has had a nice run of late here. What do you think's been the difference?
Just feeling a little bit more confident than we have in the past.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone. It's the DA. It's all you. Well, they are fun to watch. Thank you, David. And now the Lakers starting group. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Green. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Brogdon out there with Mitchell. And it's Matthews in at the small forward. Westbrook, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now, here's Brogdon. Here's Mitchell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Here is Howard, following the basket by Giannis. Robertson finds Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. Pass to James. Passes to Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to James. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Matthews scanning the floor. Mitchell outside. The pass to Antetokounmpo. A fadeaway, and that's good off the glass that time.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Outside Westbrook. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here's Brogdon. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Giannis. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And the shot is good.
I mean, that's just the powerful build of James. Obviously helps him on the glass. Creating that second chance opportunity, incredible.
Mitchell wide open. Drills the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Howard. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Brogdon outside. That misses off the back.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Westbrook, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brogdon finds Mitchell. Giannis inside. Working on James.
He's not an easy man to stop with. He's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Howard trying to free himself up. James misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Westbrook, and the rejection by Giannis. Here's Green, still looking for his first bucket in this one. James against Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Green breaking loose, and it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Green. And 11 points for Russell Westbrook. Brogdon the pass to Lopez. Mitchell outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yes, yeah, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Free throw, good. Matthews. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long three.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Danny Green. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Robertson. Here's Brogdon, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Now Lopez, he's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires from the line, misses off the right iron.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. And now a 5-point Laker lead. Brogdon the pass to Mitchell. From the baseline. Here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Cranes the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 8 points.
But when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Passes it to Redick. Morris right side. Over Matthews. Morris, no good.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And the dunk by Giannis.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Outside Westbrook. There's the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brogdon with it. Out guarded by Redick. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
LeBron dishes to Thompson. He kicks it to Westbrook. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Now the pass to Brogdon. And the rejection by James.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
Westbrook surveying the D. And again, unable to change momentum here. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. Fourth, Russell Westbrook.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives who bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give him a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Well, he came into the league out of Duke, already a great shooter and a great scorer. But J.J. Redick has made himself into a quality all-around player.
Yeah, he's never going to be an all-defensive selection. You get that straight. But he does put in work, and he puts enough work in to hold his own at that end of the floor.
Both free throws good for Redick.
No, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Carter outside. Pass to McDermott. He feeds it to Morris. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And so Bradley nails both of them. Here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morris looking over the floor. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. A reverse. And Redick lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's Carter penetrating. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Thompson outside. He dishes it to Redick. Lakers passing it around. Thompson, high post. Here's Rondo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And it's Bradley with the ball for Milwaukee. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Morris. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
How about the strength of Morris, shrugging off the D and nailing the shot?
Redick with it. Got it off in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Tristan Thompson is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. Mitchell kicks to Carter. It's stolen by Rondo. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Thompson passes to Rondo. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Outside for Redick. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. But they recover it. Thompson passes to Caruso. Morris with the ball. Second shot opportunity. And finally they hit one. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Oh, I love the strength of Morris. Even with suffocating defense, he wheels these shots in.
Carter kicks to Bradley. Mitchell outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fans, just broadcasters, love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, around that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game. So anything that takes away from team scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score. Don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too right. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight in the break.
Keeps it alive.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Carter, the pass to Williams. Mitchell looking it over. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Caruso kicks to Rondo. Outside, Green. Rebounded by McDermott.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Mitchell against Rondo. McCree. And it's Mitchell missing.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Passes it to Caruso. And there's the pass to Howard. Morris trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Carter kicks to Mitchell. Looking to end his cold spell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Carter. The Lakers also changing it up. LeBron comes in for Morris, and it's Andre Robertson in for Alex Caruso. Green finds James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Matthews is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Morris with the bucket.
And even when the D is all up and in on Morris, he nails the shot. Great job at keeping his eyes on the basket.
Robertson the pass to Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to Houston. Outside Matthews. Morris outside. Puts up a 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch from beyond the arc.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Williams with the block. And they pick up 2. 6 points for LeBron.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in 2nd and 3rd opportunities.
Brogdon the pass to Giannis. The dish to Matthews. Westbrook against Brogdon. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Williams trying to break free. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Robertson. Williams with the block. And here is Morris. 9 points in the game so far. Brogdon outside. Goes up the baseline, and it's Giannis missing. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Green dishes to Westbrook. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he
is. Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And James throws it down hard.
I love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
Brogdon outside. Morris outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chocolate, Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the best shooters I've played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Brogdon kicks to Lopez. Antetokounmpo looking it over. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Morris. Green with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
The feed now to Robertson. It's good. Robertson's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Here's Giannis. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Westbrook up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. A shot's good from Westbrook.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Giannis against James. Now here's Giannis. He's got 10. Outside to Brogdon. Lets it go with a 3. And Westbrook pulls it down. Lakers leading by 9. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Milwaukee has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Lopez finds Giannis. A second chance effort. Rebound the Lakers. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the right side. Releases. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That one doesn't go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. James with some nice D.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send shots.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Giannis. Baseline jumper. Giannis with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
1:37 left in the first half. Brogdon kicks to Giannis. Brogdon against Westbrook. Pass to Morris. Giannis right side. They need this. And Giannis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Timeout called the Lakers. A different look for Milwaukee. Bradley's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Doug McDermott comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Carter in for Wesley Matthews. The Lakers also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Green. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Robertson.
Gotta admire the focus. James not allowing the D to get the better of him.
Carter looking around. Passes it to McDermott. For the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Redick on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Shoots over McDermott. A shot by LeBron, no good. Bucks trail by 15. An 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter, the pass to Lopez. Rebounded by the Lakers.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Brogdon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brogdon's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Here's James. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 25 points and 4 rebounds. And that's going to do it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Brogdon. And it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Oh, look at him play!
Get out the way! Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. With the floater, they get it again. Now, here's Mitchell, defended by Robertson. Second chance shot. That one rolling around and rims out.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
And James drills them both. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, you know, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 19 points. Westbrook passes to LeBron. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And Giannis throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Double team on Westbrook. And the pass to Robertson. Offline with his 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Here's Mitchell. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 14.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And he's able to get it back. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Lopez. And it's sent back by Howard. And here's Matthews from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Robertson the pass to Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
No good from LeBron.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Stolen by Westbrook. Nice break. The Lakers, the finish. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Marvin Williams is checked in for Milwaukee. Marcus Morris comes in for Wesley Matthews. And then for Los Angeles, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Andre Robertson. Antetokounmpo passes to Mitchell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 16 points for Donovan Mitchell. Lakers leading by 16. Westbrook double team. Howard dishes to James. Can't cash in from close range. And Morris has got the ball here for the Bucks. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And you can just see the defender just way too slow. And he got burnt there for the layup. That's where speed can kill.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Giannis inside. He's covered by Thompson. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brogdon the pass to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
LeBron dishes to Thompson. Outside Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Back to Thompson. No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Giannis, no good. Los Angeles leading by 15. Lets it go from the wing. Caruso, no good. Mitchell against Westbrook. Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one. Good D by Thompson. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Rondo's shot is good.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
To the inside. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Giannis. 21 points for Donovan Mitchell.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Pass to Caruso. Kicks to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Oh, come on. You can't allow James to get positioned down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
Mitchell outside. Rondo against Brogdon. Looking to get it going. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bradley's checked in for Williams. Doug McDermott comes in for Morris, and it's Carter in for Malcolm Brogdon. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Redick comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Thompson kicks to Caruso. Pass to Morris. He feeds it to Thompson. Tries again, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and more than capable defender.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The fourth pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
Here's Rondo. Outside, Redick. Pass to Morris. Carter pulls it in. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
And the Lakers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Carter. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's Rondo. Count that bucket. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Yeah, how about the speed of Rondo there? Just terrific at getting in the lane and finishing at the rim.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside Rondo. Redick inside the line. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 15. A minute 42 left in the third. Here's McDermott. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. For Milwaukee, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. There's the pass to Redick. With the shot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
First free throw is good. Mitchell drops them both. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Rondo against Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a four-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? He's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Outside, Green. Here's Morris. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Rajon Rondo. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Thompson outside. 30 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Here's Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Morris isn't afraid of getting whacked. In fact, he welcomes it when he's going up to shoot.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from 11, and the shot goes in. Mitchell's got 18 points now here in the second half. Just 4 seconds left in the third. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Thompson. Green is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Rondo in at the point guard position. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
That free throw, no good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Andre Robertson in for Green. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Lopez. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Mitchell against Rondo. It's Redick on the wing. Shoots over Matthews. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee, they'll take it the other way. He kicks it to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Lopez outside for 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Robertson, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Matthews, and the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the dunk by Robertson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Mitchell against Rondo. And the shot is long. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Robertson. Again, Los Angeles. Here's Mitchell. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Lopez. Mitchell against Rumble. And it's Mitchell missing. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. To the paint. Moves back up. Morris against Mitchell. Fades and shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Markieff Morris.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Marcus Morris comes in for Bradley, and Brogdon subbed in for Matthews. And
wow! Nice! Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Redick passes to James. And James throws it down hard.
I'd like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Brogdon the pass to Lopez. Down low. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Lopez. 35 points for Donovan Mitchell. Lakers leading by 14. Here's LeBron. Good D by Brogdon.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And James throws it down.
Well, all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
Brogdon the pass to Lopez. Mitchell up top, defended by Robertson. And the dunk by Lopez.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
James, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The Diaz no shot is stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and then pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Feeds it to Westbrook. Rebound, Milwaukee. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Looking to get back on track here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
Foul. 2.
The first one falls. Brogdon hits them both. Here's Westbrook. Passes it to James. He dishes it to Robertson. Redick is in the corner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Doesn't get any better than this. Redick's confidence is what allows him to be so dangerous off the bench.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, he's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take it.
The pass to Morris. Mitchell outside. And the rejection by LeBron. Robertson finds James. And the dunk by LeBron.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing. But a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
Westbrook against Brogdon. That one goes in. 35 points for Russell Westbrook.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Westbrook against Brogdon. They get a hand on it. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez kicks to Brogdon. Here's Mitchell. That shot no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Inside. And the dunk by James.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Now here's McDermott, covered by Redick. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by McDermott. McDermott's got 3 assists tonight.
Outstanding focus from the big man. Lopez, he's accepting the punishment for muscling through.
Lobbed up there for Howard. And here they come. McDermott, no one around him. The offensive rebound. Morris, no good. Los Angeles leading by 17. And they double up James. Pass to Robertson. Here's the dish to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Redick with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single 3-pointer in that first half.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Hey, Chris, for some guys, playing in their hometown is a dream. But there's also that added pressure, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, at least when you play away from home, it's a little more quiet. You don't have to get as many tickets for the game. When I got a chance to play home in Detroit, it was one of the best moments of my life. And I thought to myself, this is a wonderful feeling, but could I have handled it for 15 years in my career? I don't know. That's 30 tickets a game. Oh, I probably would have to go back into the NBA again just to pay for those tickets. But I tell you what, it's fun. And for me, a mama's boy, eating your mama's cooking before a game, it is never, ever, I've never had a better feeling. Eating her food and being able to go out and play.
I bet. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. It's an 18-point game. Green deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Robertson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Back to Brogdon. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Brogdon's got 4 points in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 17. Outside Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. To the middle, Robertson. Good D by Matthews. The Bucks shooting reasonably well, 45%. And stolen by Robertson. James dishes to Westbrook. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Westbrook's got 12 points in just the second half.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby. Well, the former Tar Heel Marvin Williams isn't a primary offensive weapon on this team, but he could chip in with some solid shooting when other options are taken away.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
The basket good off the assist from Evans.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Here's Horton Tucker. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Passes to Williams-Goss. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Green with the ball. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin. forward. Now here's Matthews. Pass to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ogden trying to get open. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Oh, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason, and the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Robertson. The rebound by the Bucks. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Good trickery that time with the ball by Brogdon. Nice finish as well.
Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Westbrook with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. He was all alone on that one. Brogdon's got 5.
Brogdon knows he has the touch from there, so he's very comfortable launching the three ball.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez. And LeBron James, Clark climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And that one's good by Giannis. He has 6.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
For 3, Westbrook. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Brogdon the pass to Lopez. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Brogdon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon has really good size and strength and basketball IQ, which makes him hard to guard for the defense.
Brogdon hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
To the inside. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. 3-point lead. Westbrook against Brogdon. Mitchell hits it from 3-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Howard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to LeBron. And the rejection by Giannis. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Bucks leading by 3. Outside Matthews. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Coming off a terrific season. First in assists, fourth in steals, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over Robertson. Again, Mitchell missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Here's Howard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him. Boy, that was a sweet looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Lakers trail by 3. Outside Westbrook from deep three-point range. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Antetokounmpo passes to Brogdon. Kicks it to Lopez. On the wing, Mitchell. And he hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got 5.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
The pass to Robertson. Back to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo passes to Brogdon. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the wing jumper offline.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Green bounce pass. Pass to Howard. Lobbed up there for Westbrook.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Bucks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Baseline J on the way. Antetokounmpo, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Now here is Carter after LeBron James's miss. Carter outside, pass to Bradley. Clock at 6. Mitchell. No good from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Thompson dishes to Rondo. The level of nuance and the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
And so Rondo hits both free throws.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Rondo against Carter. Back to Mitchell. A 3-ball. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers. With not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this comes up.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And stolen by Redick. 4 on 3 as they bring it up from outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here is Carter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. Bradley trying to break free, and it's Mitchell missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And he makes that one. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Carter, the pass to Bradley. The dish now to Mitchell. Trying to... Oh, the power on that threw down.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
James wide open. Rebound by Mitchell. Milwaukee has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
LeBron kicks to Morris. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists. Guys, J.J. Redick is much more than just a standstill shooter. I mean, his movement without the ball and his quick trigger release, a very deadly combination.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Stolen by Mitchell. It's 3 on 3 on the fast break. 1:58 left in the first. Carter outside. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Redick. And that one goes long. And Clark, as good as he is, playing off the ball, Redick can handle and even create some for his teammates.
Yeah, I like the fact that Redick has added that to his package, Kevin, because initially he was just a catch-and-shoot guy, but he's smart, he's tough, and he's actually steady and comfortable with the ball in his hand.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
1:21 left to play in the first. That one drops for him. 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rondo looking over the floor. Passes it to Caruso. And again, no good by the Lakers. Milwaukee in the lead. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Redick. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Redick. Right side, Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Redick dishes to Morris. Here's Caruso. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Mitchell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Mitchell's got 11 points. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Milwaukee Bucks. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be right back after this. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Marcus Morris is out there with Marvin Williams. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's McDermott. And it's Carter in at the 1 spot. Now here's Redick. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Morris passes to Williams. Here's the pass to Mitchell. Dishes to Morris. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 6.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside, Redick. Back to Rondo. Morris inside. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to Boston. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Rondo passes to Morris. Redick for 3. The Lakers rebound. And Thompson kicks to Caruso. Outside Rondo. Pass to Redick. Second chance effort. Here's Thompson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks to the paint. In the air. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mark, a lot of coaches like to run their offense through centers. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved his game since locking into him, Jokic. Yes. Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. DeMarcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marcus Hall is also in that list.
You'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for Morris. Green comes in for J.J. Redick. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Milwaukee also making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Morris. Matthews comes in for McDermott. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Carter. Lakers trail by 6. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Howard. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Matthews passes to Brogdon. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. So here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
His three-pointers off the mark.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Howard, and he banks in the layup.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then a second shot is the next best thing.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by Dwight Howard. Mitchell's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Timeout called the Lakers. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And Los Angeles with some changes. James checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Robertson in for Alex Caruso. Howard finds Green. James left side. Over Giannis. Here's Howard. Good, nice job down low. Howard's got his second bucket tonight.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from LeBron.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Howard. Outside Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Shot clock at 2. No good on the quick 3. Bucks leading by 6. Giannis kicks to Mitchell. Bucks passing it around. Launches it. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the 1 in the first. Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Now here's Green. He kicks it to Robertson. In the corner, it's Westbrook. No good on the 3.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart, make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Wesley Matthews, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Giannis. 10 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
And both free throws good for Giannis. The efficiency of Giannis, Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we've got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Here's Brogdon following the bucket by the Lakers. A floater. That shot is off. Great D that time from James.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
2 points. That one goes.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on his shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block. Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Brogdon against Westbrook. Brogdon the pass to Matthews. And the 3 off target. Lakers trail by 3. Down low. Here's LeBron.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
And he clearly has been feeling it when he gets to that line. You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And the dunk by James.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Here's Brogdon, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Brogdon's got 4 points in the quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Timeout called the Lakers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Green. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Robertson. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Bradley's checked in. Now Morris after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And he finished it off with the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 13. Outside Westbrook. The shot missing.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Steps back and fires. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Redick. Westbrook's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. Giannis kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Matthews. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 16.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside Westbrook. Back to LeBron. The kick out to Westbrook. Off target from three-point range.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
This is the kind of unselfishness he loves seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
LeBron dishes to Morris. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Now, here's Westbrook, 13 points in the game. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just one on the basket from James.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Brogdon finds Matthews. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by one. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. "12 seconds left to play here in the half. Brogdon with it. Carter on the wing. 1 second left. The buzzer beater. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts? Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Howard is out there with LeBron James, and it's Green. Then there's Robertson, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Brogdon against James. Brogdon kicks to Mitchell. And here's Matthews from the arc. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Green finds Robertson. Kicks it out to LeBron. And they double up James. For 3, Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to James. 16 points for Russell Westbrook.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now here's Lopez. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robertson the pass to James. That gives them the lead. LeBron's got 27.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
Howard against Lopez. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop? He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 13. With some arc, that shot off the mark. Great D that time from Howard.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Brogdon kicks to Lopez. Mitchell against Westbrook. Mitchell is double. It's Matthews on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 13. Basket, good. Brogdon's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
Williams, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brogdon hits them both. And so it's the Lakers with it. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell left side. Mitchell is double. He dishes it to Lopez. Here's Brogdon, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Bucks. Pass to Lopez. Back to Brogdon. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Green, the pass to Westbrook. Matthews with the rebound. The Bucks trail. Inside. Shoots from the block. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Matthews. Matthews has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's James. Basket counts. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Brogdon the pass to Williams. Kicks to Mitchell. The Bucks working the ball around.
And you know, at 6'5", Brogdon is a threat to dunk it now. You've got to respect his height, and he gets up pretty good, too.
Los Angeles calls timeout. platoon swap here for the Lakers. The Bucks also changing it up. Morris is checked in for Lopez. McDermott comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Carter in for Donovan Mitchell. And Redick kicks to Rondo. And there's the pass to Redick. Los Angeles with another miss. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Carter for the lead. It's tipped. Russo looking for an opening. Rondo, no good. The Bucks shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Carter, the pass to Brogdon. Morris trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Brogdon's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he's able to burn you on the drive. Gotta like Brogdon being aggressive in these situations.
Thompson up top. He has 6. There's the dish to Redick. Makes it off the glass. Redick's got 5 now. Bucks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And that one's good, Brogdon. And the Bucks lead by 2.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Morris outside. Dishes it to Redick. Out to Thompson. Pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Redick with the bucket.
It's the main strength in Redick's game, his three-point shot. Lethal. This guy is a laser.
Brogdon outside. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Bradley's checked in for the Bucks. And the Bucks with possession here to the inside. And that one is good. McDermott's got his first 2 points of the night.
McDermott does a solid job scoring close to the basket at 6'8". His size allows him to capitalize from there.
Williams against Rondo. Outside for Redick. Clock at 4. And no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Brogdon outside. Passes it to Morris. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Redick passes to Rondo. Bradley with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Marcus Morris. Left side, Redick. The 3 hits the 3-point bomb. Redick's got 11.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Snatched away. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Redick on the wing from past the arc. They get it back. Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Milwaukee making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. And Morris drops them both. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Bradley finds Brogdon. The 10-footer. Tries again, and it's Bradley laying it in. Bradley's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Rondo with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Rondo passes to Morris. Back to Rondo. 5 to shoot. Lets a floater go, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Morris has got the ball here for the Bucks. McDermott passes to Bradley. Count it. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The shot by Redick, no good. Now McDermott. Here's Bradley. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Milwaukee. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Bradley, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Morris in at the 3. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Now here's Redick. Now the pass to Caruso. Lakers working the ball around now. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut now to just 3 on the bucket from Redick.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Brogdon against Rondo. Brogdon the pass to Bradley. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Rajon Rondo.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Rondo against Brogdon. Morris outside. No good. Good D by Thompson. Lakers trail by 3. Redick dishes to Morris. Right wing. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Brogdon against Rondo. Pass to Thompson. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Russell Westbrook in for Markieff Morris. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez comes in for Bradley. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Marcus Morris. Now here's Rondo. Shoots over Brogdon. Los Angeles with another miss. Mitchell against Westbrook. Trying to...
Are you kidding me?
Nasty. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Howard's checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Andre Robertson in for Rajon Rondo. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Westbrook. James looking it over. Lopez with the steal. Here's Mitchell. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Now here's James over to the left wing. Howard finds James. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Ogden against Westbrook. Feeds it to Mitchell. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. He kicks to Howard. 5 on the clock. Robertson the pass to Green. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. Green's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Lopez to the middle. Giannis no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Green against Matthews. Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Matthews has got himself on the board with 3 there.
An effective floor spacer. Matthews, certainly a guy that can really light it up from downtown.
LeBron dishes to Howard. Back to LeBron. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Matthews. Howard misses. Bucks leading by 5. On the wing, Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by Brogdon.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Robertson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's off on the first. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. For Milwaukee, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Now here's Westbrook. Will it go? Sinks the 3-pointer. Westbrook's got 21.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Howard with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
It's deflected. Now, here's Robertson. Defense is right there. Pass to James. Count it. LeBron's got 39.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Giannis. Poked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. James against Giannis. And they double up LeBron. At the top of the key, Westbrook kicks it to Green. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Giannis passes to Mitchell. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Miami Heat.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Timeout called the Bucks.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
For our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you hate to give Lopez an easy one around the rim, but you don't like sending him to the line either.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one, and it's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Howard kicks to James. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
Well, Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
Offensive rebound. Lopez. Mitchell left side. Pass to Matthews. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Matthews has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Matthews so confident in these spots, Kevin. I think he loves making these big shots.
And here is Howard. Back to LeBron. The pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Robertson can't hit.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And the jump by Giannis.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
Now, here's Westbrook. Trains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 28.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about it in that possession.
You know, Greg, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
LeBron against Giannis. To the inside. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Lakers trail. Lobbed up there for Howard. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 3. 50 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Brogdon. Snatched up. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Howard starts lighting it up like this.
Giannis drives in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook. Good D by Brogdon.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the strike at a higher clip with each passing year.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see him alone.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Howard, the pass to Westbrook. There's the triple. Trifecta!
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're up by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. And you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
bringing a strong work ethic defensively. Morris grinding on the shooter there.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.